Hello students, this is your maths teacher Pooja Garg. Welcome you all in my online class for class 10th mathematics. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel Power of Mathematics by Pooja Garg. In today's lecture, we'll discuss basic concepts related to chapter number 13, that is surface area and volume. As you know students, you are already familiar with some of the solids like cube, cuboid, cylinder, cone, sphere and hemisphere, and you know how to calculate their surface areas and volumes, right? But in day-to-day life, if you are observing that we have some solids which is made up of combinations of two or more solid, like for example that plane top, that is called lattu, which is a combination of cone and a hemisphere, right? So in this chapter we will learn how to calculate surface area and volume of these combinations of solids. So let's start. So first of all, we will recall all the formulas related to surface area and volume of solids. So here you can observe that we have total 6 solids, that is cube, cuboid, cylinder, right circular cone, sphere and hemisphere, which you did in class 9th as well. So here we'll talk about its volume, lateral or curved surface area and the total surface area. So here you can observe the table and you have to remember all these formulas, because if you don't know these formulas you will not be able to apply. So I hope you will remember all these formulas related to volume, lateral and curved surface area and the total surface area of these solids. Remember, the unit for lateral surface area and total surface area is square units, and the unit for volume is cubic units. Students, as you know, here we will discuss about the combinations of the solids. So the very first topic is how to calculate the surface area of combination of solids. So here you can see this example. In this figure we have a solid which is a combination of a cone and a cylinder, right? So here if I want to calculate the surface area of this solid, so first of all we will focus on the visible portion. So here you can observe the visible portion is what? This surface, curved surface area of this cone, curved surface area of this cylinder, and you can observe this base is also visible, but this portion, this face is not visible because they are combined with each other. So here if we want to calculate surface area of this solid, so what we have to add? Curved surface area of cylinder, then curved surface area of right circular cone, and the area of this base, which is a circle. So it means 2 pi rh plus pi rl plus pi r square. So in this way, then later on we can substitute the values whatever according to the question, we will get the surface area of this particular solid. So here one more example you have, like you can see in this figure, this is a combination of cylinder and two hemispheres on both the ends. Clear? So here if we want to calculate the surface area of this solid, so what we will do? Yeah, we will see the visible portion. So which portion is visible to us? Curved surface area of cylinder plus curved surface area of this hemisphere and this hemisphere. So just add their curved surface areas. So curved surface area of cylinder is what? 2 pi r h plus curved surface area of hemisphere is 2 pi r square plus 2 pi r square. Just substitute the values later on. So in this way we can calculate the surface area of the combination of a solid. I hope this is clear to you. Now here you can observe, we can conclude from this that if a solid is molded by two or more than solids, then we need to divide it in separate solids to calculate its surface area. The most important thing, we will see the visible region, right? So here you can see one example. We have to calculate the total surface area of this figure. So here you can observe it's a combination of cone, cylinder and hemisphere, right? So if I want to calculate the total surface area of this solid, so what we'll do? Curved surface area of cone plus curved surface area of cylinder plus curved surface area of hemisphere. So you can observe in this figure, curved surface area of cone is what? Pi r l, and L, how to calculate? Under root h square plus r square, where h is given as 5, you can observe in the figure, and radius is 3 because diameter is 6. Clear? Same way curved surface area of cylinder, we know that it's 2 pi r h. So here height is 8. You know how to get the height of this cylinder. So total height minus height of cone minus height of hemisphere, will get it as 8. And radius is again same, that is 3. Now for the curved surface area of hemisphere, which is 2 pi r square, and where r is 3 centimeter. Now just we have to simply add and substitute the values. So here you can see how to calculate the surface area of the solid. Just add all these curved surface areas. That is the curved surface area of cylinder plus cone and a hemisphere. So after substituting the values, we'll get it as 66 plus 3 plus under root 34 pi. And further also we can solve. Fine. So it's your task. You have to solve it further and find the final answer. And answer will be in centimeters square. I hope this is clear to you. Now see one more question based on this concept, that from a solid cylinder of height 2.8 centimeter and diameter is 4.2 centimeter, a conical cavity of same height and same radius is hollowed out. Means it's a depression, cut out. Find the total surface area of the remaining solid. So here you can observe, this is a required figure. We have a cylinder whose height is 2.8 centimeter, diameter is 4.2, and this conical cavity is hollowed out. So here again we have to see the visible portion first of all to calculate the total surface area of remaining solid. So you can see this shaded portion is considered as conical cavity which is hollowed out. For cylinder, radius is 2.1, height is 2.8, and for cone, radius is again same 2.1 and height is also same, that is 2.8 centimeter. So here we have to calculate the slant height also, because we required curved surface area of cone. So after calculation we will get it as 3.5 centimeter. Now if we want to calculate total surface area of remaining solid, so what is visible portion? You can observe this curved surface area of cylinder is visible, plus area of this top circular base is visible, and you can observe this cut out portion which is hollowed out. So this portion is also very visible, which is curved surface area of cone. So in this case also we are going to add all these areas, that is 2 pi rh plus pi r square plus pi rl. Here we can do one thing, we can take pi and r as common and then later on substitute the value. After solving we will get it as 73.92 centimeter square. I hope this is clear to you. Now the next topic is how to calculate the volume of combination of solids. So here you can see volume of combination of solids is actually very easy. If it is surmounted, then simply we will add the volumes of the solids, or if it is a hollowed out or a depression, then we subtract the volume. Simple. So here you can observe in this example, here again it's a combination of cone and a cylinder. So what we will do, simply we will add the volume of cylinder and a volume of right circular cone. So if we want to calculate the volume of this whole solid, so what we'll do, volume of cylinder plus volume of cone, which is equals to pi r square h plus 1 by 3 pi r square h, and we'll substitute the value according to the question. Now see one question based on this. A wooden toy which is made by scooping out a hemispherical of the same radius from each end of the solid cylinder. So what we have done, we have just scooped out. Fine. So and the height of the cylinder is what? 10 centimeter, and the radius is given as 3.5 centimeter. We have to calculate the volume of wood in the toy. So it's very simple, as it hollowed out. So what we'll do, we will subtract the volume of these hemispheres from the volume of cylinder. So here you can observe radius is given as 3.5 centimeter, height of cylinder is 10, radius of hemisphere is also same, that is 3.5 centimeter. So here volume of wood in the toy is what? Volume of cylinder minus volume of two hemispheres, right? That is pi r square h minus 2 into volume of hemisphere, that is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Just substitute the value. After solving you will get it as 205.33 centimeter cube. I hope this is clear to you. Now the next topic in this chapter, which is the last topic, that is conversion of solid from one solid to another. So here if we want to convert the solid from one shape to another shape by melting or by remolding, so what we'll do, the volumes remains same after conversion. So here you can see one example. If we transfer the water from a cuboidal shaped container, you can observe in this figure, whose length and breadth has given as 20 meter and 22 meter respectively, into a cylindrical container whose diameter is 2 meter and the height is 3.5 meter. Means just we have to transfer the water from this cuboidal container to a cylindrical container. Then what will be the height of the water level of the cuboidal container? Cuboidal container ki we have to calculate height. Find if the cylindrical tank get filled after transferring the water. Clear? So what we'll do, as we are transferring this water into this cylindrical container, means their volumes are same. So you know the volume of cuboid, that is length into breadth into height, and you know the volume of cylinder, that is pi r square h. So let's see how to calculate. So here you can see we are going to equate the volume of cuboid and cylinder. So after calculating, we'll get h as 2.5 meter. It means the height of water level in the cuboidal container is 2.5 meter. I hope this is clear to you. Now see one more question. A conical vessel with base radius 5 centimeter, right? Height is 24 centimeter, is full of water, and this water is emptied in the cylindrical vessel of base radius 10 centimeter. Find the height of to which the water will raise in the cylindrical vessel. Means here we have to calculate the height of the cylinder. So as you know, this conical vessel and the cylindrical vessel, their volumes are same. Clear? So we are going to equate the volumes. As you know, the volume of cone is what? 1 by 3 pi r square h, and the volume of this cylinder is what? Pi r square h. So let's see how to calculate. So here you can observe the volume of water in a conical vessel 1 by 3 pi r square h. Just substitute the values, right? And let the height of the cylindrical vessel be h. Then the volume of cylinder be pi r square h. Clear? That is 22 by 7 into 10 into 10 into h. That will be in centimeter cubes. Now according to question, just we have to equate their volumes. So after equating, we'll calculate the value of h. That is the height of a cylindrical vessel, which is equals to 2 centimeter. I hope this is clear to you. So thank you students. I hope these all concepts related to how to calculate surface area and volumes of a combination of solid is clear now. Now if you have any doubt, any queries, you can ask me in online sessions, and few questions I have attached in the description box. So please do proper practice. Have a nice day. Take care.